Welcome back to the Mad Dog Farm. Today we're going to do a little bit of a review on a gun. I did a video on home defence weapons, you know, non-lethal weapons, all that kind of thing, protecting your home without a firearm. So today I'm going to show you the Umarex HDR 50 cal. HDR stands for Home Defence Revolver. Now, before any of you Americans get on the old bandwagon, we can't have real guns over here. This and the other guns that I've got are the best we can do. So this is it's a paintball marker, but it's 11 joules, which is 8.11 foot-pounds. It's CO2 powered. It's got a rail on the top, rail on the bottom, so we can have a bit of an accessory on there. 6, just pop that like that. There's your cylinder. Put that in there. That's locked in. CO2 goes in there. Unscrew it. It goes in the wrong way round. So the good thing with this gun is, if you're going to be using it for home defence, you can have this sat on your bedside cabinet, or I think Americans call it a nightstand. Now a lot of CO2 guns, once you've put the cartridge in, it pierces it, and over time that's going to leak out. So if you actually had to use the gun, you would come to it, pull the trigger, nothing, because you lost all your gas. With this, you can put your gas in, and it won't pierce the gas until you whack it like that, and a little button there pops out, shows you that it's all primed up, ready to go. So if you've got 6 balls loaded in and you've got your gas thing in there and you leave it like that until you need it, someone breaks into your house, pop it. 11 joules, 8.1 foot-pounds isn't massive power, but if you get hit with a steel rubber coated ball at quite close range, it's going to hurt, and I think it probably would. I'm not going to shoot myself, and I don't think Tina's going to let me shoot her, and I wouldn't shoot the dogs anyway, but I can imagine it would bloody hurt, and people would stop in their tracks. I think if you don't use the rubber balls, you can use pepper spray balls, or you know, like a pepper ball, or I don't know what balls, what we can get in France, because I think we can use CS over here and pepper. A lot of countries you can't get the 11 joule version because it's obviously deemed too powerful. I would imagine that it's probably too powerful for a lot of paintball fields, because they have sometimes limits. But all in all, I mean, that's plastic, it's polymer, metal insides, metal gubbins in there, but it's well built. There's no flex to it. It is solid. Safety on the trigger, if you can see that. So if you pull the trigger or you drop it, it won't do it. So you actually have to put your finger on it to pull it. So is it a double action trigger? Because the trigger actually rotates the cylinder. It just looks good. It feels good in the hand. I mean, I've got big hands. You know, when I can stand up, I'm 6'3", quite big, got big hands, and that feels quite good in the hand. Yeah, so it's not a firearm. It's not gonna kill someone, but it should deter someone if they come in to steal your toilet roll. Because there is a bit of a shortage of toilet roll at the moment, I believe, with this crisis going on. So yeah, you can pick this up for 120 euros. I think we paid 130 euros. Came with 10 CO2 cartridges and 100 rubber balls. I ordered some extra balls and some more CO2. And we'll have a quick look at over on the desk here, and then we'll take it outside and see what damage it will do to a cardboard box. We're going to load this one up first and try shooting that. Then we'll get that one at, you know, ammoed up, and we'll shoot that one. I'm going to take that out. We'll load up the cylinder. Thank you.
Okay.
That's the cylinder loaded with 6 rubber balls.
We don't know if it's coming, he's off.
Yeah. So put a little drop. Oh, got to cut the end of the oil off first. So I'm just going to put a little dab on the end, like so. You don't have to do it every time, every sort of 3rd or 4th time. So I'm going to drop that in there, backwards, screw this back in. And for the first couple of times, they advise to use the Allen key just to make sure you've nipped it up tight. So that's tight. Safe, we're not loaded. The gas has not been pierced yet. So what I'm going to do is put the cylinder in. That's in. Now, that's popped out. That's ready to go. So we'll see you over here and we'll shoot some rounds off and see what damage we can do to a cardboard box. I wasn't expecting that from this. So I'm going to put a couple more rounds into the box over there. Right, HDR 50 in the box. I think it's running out of gas a little bit. They've gone straight through the box and come out the other side. Can you just turn it around the other side so you can see the holes?
Yeah, it was like that.
And there's the holes. So there we have it, the Umarex HDR 50 home defense revolver. I think in the States it's marketed as the TR50. I mean, it's the T4E, which is training for engagement. You can use it for training purposes. Over here and in the UK it's marketed as a HDR, the home defense revolver. I did notice that a lot of videos were getting in the box 4 extra cylinders. Now, whether it's just the firm that I bought this from or in France they take them out, or they don't get provided with them. I only got one, so at some point I'll have to see about getting another couple of those, just for speed of use sort of thing. But yeah, I can't believe how loud it was. Did you hear that? And what damage it did to that box. I mean, I'm about 8-10 meters away from the box. For something like this, 50 cal rubber balls, it fired pretty straight, and it had a lot of clout to it when that ball hit the box. Don't know what it would do to your skin. I don't want to find out. But this is the 11 joule version. The CO2 only lasted for about 18 shots. A lot of people saying they're getting 50 or, was it 50 or 60 shots? Possibly with the 7.5 joule version, maybe. But with the 11 joule version, 18, and then that was it, it ceased to function. It's empty now, obviously. But yeah, but this isn't going to be a gun that I'm going to be using for target practice and all that kind of thing. This is a home defence revolver to scare people off when they're intruding, coming in to pinch our vegetables. You get the idea. We can't have firearms in this country unless you're affiliated to a shooting club. Might be something down the line, but for now, the Umarex HDR 50, absolutely spot on, well recommended for the price and the fun. Fantastic. So I hope you like this video. Please click the thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will be putting up a few little gun videos. I'll get my air rifle back and get that all reconditioned, see if I can get new seals and stuff, and we'll do it up. That's a Benjamin Sheridan pump-up air rifle, which is a .20, 5mm. It's not a 177, it's not a 22. It's somewhere in between. So yeah, hope you like this video. Please click the thumbs up. And from me and the Hobbit over there planting seeds in the garden, it's bye for now.